Alright, guys. I'm going to try to get in a little bit of World of Warcraft before I have to jump in the shower and go to the office, so we can maybe get in an hour of game time. Maybe, actually about an hour and maybe 15 minutes of game time. You can see the hardcore rules here on the screen, hopefully. Yeah, cool. Go ahead and set my alarm clock on my phone. Let me know to get in the shower and go to work, because otherwise I can get lost in the World of Warcraft. Alright, crack open a Coca-Cola. We're level 9. I have to be really careful. Every time I get online, I have to remember that I can't die, because I'm not used to playing this way, so I think I have to kind of remind myself that, hey, you know, be careful and make good decisions. It just takes a couple dumb decisions to wipe out hours and hours of work, you know? What we need to do here is we need to look at Princess must die. Let's go ahead and hit some, farm up some herbs. We're still a little ways from level 10. I still think we got quite a few levels to go before we really get to where I feel like I'm safe enough to start continuing on with some of the quest lines that I have out here. I don't feel comfortable doing them right now at my level. I feel like I'm too low. So that's something we're just going to be careful about. And I didn't want to jump there. We're just going to go ahead and hit some of the herb locations. And well, I feel like once we get to around level 12, we have a lot of leveling options. There's no need to push it. There's no need to... You know, I see a lot of people in the guild who are doing the hardcore. I see a lot of people dying around level 12, you know, level 12 to 13, because they're kind of getting into that, certain area. Anyways, my swing meter isn't working right now. It isn't configured properly. Actually, you know what? Let's fix this. I'm pretty sure I have a screenshot on my hard drive where I save the settings. So let's take a look and see if we do have that. Let's see. I got my library folder. And what we're looking for is OBS video. No. Oh, come on, this is not it. Let's go to WoW stuff. No, that's not it. Programs, World of Warcraft. Please tell me I put it in. Oh yeah, there's some images here. Melee swing timer settings. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and fix the swing timer now. Even though I'm not going to be... I'll be using the swing timer later on, and it's kind of a funny little... It's a nice visual, I think, to have. Just so let's go to... interface options, add-ons, swing timer. We don't want the hunter one turned on, so let's turn this off. And on the melee, we don't want target. We don't care about that. For me, we want bar width 200, 14. This is fine. In combat alpha, 1.25 and 0.5. That's fine. And we're going with a pink, which is going to match my class color. Kind of what we're going for here. Let's go with slightly there. And what else? Melee out, backplane alpha. I feel like something. Oh, here we go. We gotta look at these checkboxes. Go border. Show text left to right. All right, let's try this. No, that's still not right. Still not completely correct. Yeah, it's not even. Still doesn't look right. Let's see. Is that the only one I had? Show right text. We don't want to show the left text. Let's see. And then, oh yeah, and then the other thing that I think I did was, I think I knocked the backplane alpha down, right? Okay, yeah, that's all I want to see is that. It's the timer. Still not right though. Out of combat. This is what I'm looking for. Out of combat alpha. There we go. 1. Plane alpha. In combat alpha. What is backplane? I don't know what this backplane alpha is for actually. But we don't want it to be super visible. Only when we're in combat do we want this to really show up that much. Let's see how it looks here. Yeah, 220 is better. Also, the width is. Can we change the width bar width? Let's knock this down to 190. Still feel like the height isn't right. Jasper of Mine level 10. Yeah, and there's casters there too, so we really don't want to mess around with that too much. Alright, I think we're getting closer to what I like. Looks a little bit nicer. We'll push the alpha up in combat. Let's see. Up to 6 point. Let's go 7. Damn you. It won't let me do 7 for some reason. 0.70. No, it won't let me do it. Alright, well, I guess 0.65 it is. Let's try 0.65 and see what that looks like. Nah, I don't like that. You'll find that I'm very picky about my setup, my UI. Minimize that window. We don't need this image. Oh, hey, what's up, Lucas? Or yeah, it is another stream only because I'm just gonna stream a little bit before I go to work. Salute! Damn, the Skellige music brings back memories. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. I never could get into The Witcher too much. I mean, I played The Witcher 3 for a little bit, but it was just too much reading, you know? I had to read too much. But I don't really like games where I have to really read a lot. You know, I want to be in there doing stuff. So I'll keep the story. I want to have a nice story, but I don't want to kill myself. We're gonna, let's see, we need some humanoids that we can kill. Actually, you know what? Let's go turn this quest in. Maybe we can kill Princess, and then we can farm just some wolves and some bears and stuff. I mean, those are safe things to kill. That's gonna get us some decent XP. Yeah, I can only stream for a little bit, for like another hour. But every little bit helps on getting me to 60, so... You see, these guys are, what, level 8? And they have knockback, so I gotta be a little careful with those. So we'll skip past these. These are level 6. Let's go ahead and take out some of these wolves. They'll be easy XP. How much XP am I gonna get for this guy? 48. Let's guess 48 XP. How about 40? 40 XP? 45. Not that great. Since we don't want to die, killing stuff that's more around level, 2 levels beneath me is probably where I'm going to be aiming. Oh shit. 5. Oh shit, we're not taking any chances. We're getting out of here. Bubblicious. That was our first bubble. This is why I was talking about I probably should be playing with the camera pretty much like this almost at all times, because it's just so much easier to see where the mobs are. You can see, right? I mean, I could have got killed there pretty easily. I had 3 wolves and a level 8 humanoid on me, and the level 8 humanoid has a knockdown. So as soon as the humanoid engaged there, I decided to get out, bubble and run, because if he would have knocked me down there, that would have started to be a little bit annoying. I really don't like having no potions, but the way this hardcore is that you can't, you can't use the auction house. I don't know if there's any potion vendors. I do have cooking, but I haven't really gotten anything. Low-level cooking. What do I have for cooking? Oh shit, I didn't put cooking in my bar yet, so let's do that. Okay, we do have boar meat though, and string exit, which I have boar meat and stringy wolf meat, I think, in my bank. So get the stringy wolf meat. Why am I not attacking? Because I'm on the wrong bar. Jesus. See, this is what happens when I play early in the morning. I'm not awake. But yeah, we can farm some stringy wolf meat here. Maybe. Let's see if these guys will drop stringy wolf meat. Let's work on getting our cooking up. We really need as much health as we can, so obviously stamina buffs are going to be really useful. These guys are level 7, so this is perfect. Killing mobs 2 levels beneath me is really kind of what I'd like to call the golden zone or the golden path. And I gotta stop resisting the urge to zoom in the camera, because that's where I'm not gonna see other mobs around me, which is gonna get me into trouble. So I know it's kind of not the prettiest look to watch the game with the camera this far zoomed out, but it makes it, safer. You can see I'm already taking some damage. This guy's level 8. There are some vendors in Stormwind that sell armor too, so I could have gone down the path of being a blacksmith, and I thought about it, but I just think potions are more important. I think potions save your life in so many instances, so I thought going Alchemist and getting, just having a much more larger supply of potions is probably a little bit more useful. See, 75 experience there, so it's a lot more experience than those other wolves I was killing. This guy's level, what, 7? And again, stringy wolf meat, we can get our cooking up pretty quick. Two here is going to be tricky, but especially since one's level 8, but we're going to give it a go. It doesn't say that in the rules, G. I don't think it was in the rules, man. I don't see in here anywhere where it says you can't use lay on hands. It's not in the rules I'm looking at. So I'm not sure where you got that from. Unless that's something that Kargoz added later on. But it says here, it says warlocks can't res, shamans can't res, paladins can't bubble hearth. That's all it says for paladins, so I'll ask. Maybe it's something that they didn't put in the description? See, there you go. Yeah, you can. Yeah, see, it's not, so I can use lay on hands. It's another reason why the paladin's going to be a lot, harder for me to die, because I do have lay on hands. You might be thinking of, like, some other mode. Yeah, bubble hearth they say you can't do. I mean, the fact that I have bubble and lay on hands is going to make it, really gives me a huge amount of survivability. Really? On his stream he said that? Well, like I said, it's not on the rules. Yeah, so I mean, honestly, that was one of my biggest concerns, was that they would say something like, you can't bubble, you can't lay on hands. If you couldn't bubble, I would say, oh man. If you couldn't bubble, I probably would have done a priest. Well, actually not a priest, because priest is actually is less survivable than a paladin, I think. Because of just the low armor, I don't want to get involved in these casters over here. They're only level 7, but still, there's a lot of casters over here. I mean, if it was me and I was making the rules, I mean, if I really wanted to make it difficult, I would have, taken away lay on hands. I couldn't take away a bubble from Paladin, because it's just part of the Paladin's class. And also, the bubble is, I mean, it's pretty easy to die on a Paladin, if and it's pretty easy to get ads and all that, and it really is. So having a bubble just gives you a chance to survive. The worst, I actually thought about leveling a warrior, and that's what I was going to do initially. I was like, I'm going to do a level warrior, but then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? Leveling a warrior would be so difficult. Would be really difficult to level a warrior in hardcore all the way to 60. Kargoz tried it, and he only made it to 28, I think, is what someone said. So I was like, I was like, I'm just going to go with the class that I know the best, the class that I really enjoy leveling, which is Paladin, so. But I think the way I approach it, because I'm used to playing Lineage 2, first MMO I really played was Lineage 2, which was a huge grind fest. So the way I'm approaching it is more of like I'm playing, a game like Lineage 2, where I'm going to be farming just monsters a lot. You're going to see me not doing a lot of quests, because I can control in certain areas, since there's no PvP, I can easily control based on my knowledge of where the spawn locations are. You know, I can control my survivability pretty easily. I need to find humanoids, though, because humanoids are going to give me cloth, and I really need cloth. First aid is going to be really important. Where are there a lot of humanoids that aren't murlocs and that don't have like knockdowns or stuns or anything like that I can farm? The only ones I can think of really are these gnolls over here, but there's just so many of them, and they're a little too high for me right now. I could easily get a lot of those on me. And plus there's bears that wander through there. It would help if I had a few more green items. It would help if I had a frickin' potion of health. That's like a get out of jail free card, you know? Not having a potion of health is kind of scary. You want to level rogue, but you hate classes that spam abilities? Well, Hunter, I don't know if Hunter really spams abilities, but you're using a lot of the same skills over and over again. Failed attempt. Nah. Oh, I blocked. Did you hear that? I heard a block in there. I'm surprised I'm pulling off blocks. My mouse cord is... I got a new mouse, and I don't know about you guys, but I don't like the weight of the cord pulling against my hand when I move, so I usually have the cord kind of bent, you know, a certain way. And this one just hasn't been bent in enough yet, because it's a brand new mouse. It's kind of bothering me. It's kind of pissing me off, to be honest. Damn, this cord is really annoying me. I can feel it, like, kind of giving resistance when I move the mouse, and I don't want to feel any resistance, and I hate wireless mice. Fuck wireless mice in the middle of a game, and my fucking wireless mice decides to die for some reason. Is that the most, it really annoys. Yeah, it's a brand new mouse, so the cord's still stiff. After a while, the cord, I kind of, after playing it it bends and kind of gets more malleable, and kind of molded into a certain shape, and then I don't really feel it pushing against my hand as much. Oh, you're getting. It's like, I know. I'm like this mouse. It's like, don't fucking fuck with me, mouse. You know. I have a statue of Gollum, and he sits behind my one of my 31.5-inch monitors here, and the cord goes underneath Gollum, so Gollum's feet are holding the cord down. This is a pretty good area to level. The worst case scenario here, I'd get 3 mobs on me, and one of them being the bear. So if I get 3 mobs on me, I'll pretty much just run. But these guys are high enough level that I should be able to just farm these guys to like maybe level 11. So, and then just try to find some herbs around here that I can. It's kind of sucks because I'd rather be doing humanoids. I can still feel this mouse pulling on my hand. It's driving me nuts. I'd rather be doing humanoids because I really need the cloth, but oh well. You know, at a certain point, we're going to have a shit ton of cloth because we're going to be farming, some humanoids for a long time, and it won't be a concern anymore. Gallop! Wallop! Gallop! Yes, Gollum. My precious. Alright. Yeah, I've had that statue for a long time. He came with a DVD collection that I bought like 15 years ago. Like the movie extended DVD collection. Got these cool little book-looking DVD holders, and Gollum with the statue came with the collection. I think it was like $100 for the whole thing, maybe $80. All right. It sucks that I have to go to work today. I'd love to call in sick, just be like, fuck it. Actually, you know what? I could. Most of my work's done. Here, let's do it. My wife will be pissed off. But I haven't taken it. I've been wanting to take a day off for a while now. I don't think I've called off work in a while. I'm gonna be bad today, right? I can actually log into my work email here, hopefully. It's not letting me log in for some reason. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to sign in with my laptop because my computer here is not letting me sign in. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can take the day off from work because I really don't feel like going to work today. I'm trying to think when's the last time I've completely called off sick for an entire day. It's been a while. I gotta log in on my work laptop. Give me a second here. I'm being bad. Gonna play hooky. My wife's gonna kill me. She hates it when I call in sick. She said, "Don't call in sick." But all my work's done, so that's good. Oh, please tell me you didn't lock me out. It says login failed. I hope I didn't log in 3 times. Oh shit. Let me try my phone. My phone should still be signed in. Mail sent. Hey, mail sent. Let's go to our sent email. I feel bad about not going to work today. But I don't feel that bad. Alright, let's turn off my alarm clock here. Okay. I like the guild message of the day. The official hardcore Discord. Stay safe and more importantly, stay alive. Yeah, I love Lord of the Rings. I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings. I love a lot of fantasy. I love fantasy and I love kind of stories, story building. And obviously I've been wanting to make my own video game for a long time, and I've been working on the lore and just the characters of that world for a while now. I don't know if the game will ever come out, but at least it's just fun as a hobby to try to come up with interesting characters and an interesting world, one of my favorite books, The Wheel of Time, they're working on making that into, I think, a Amazon TV series. The casting, though, God. And I'm older, so I don't want to sound like racist or anything, but I probably will sound racist by what I'm about to say, so I apologize ahead of time. I mean, I think everybody's racist to some degree because of the way we've been raised, I mean, it's very hard not to naturally. I mean, deep down inside, I don't think any of you guys can look inside and say that you don't feel stereotypes for people. Like, oh, that person does this or that because of, well, they're that ethnicity, That in and of itself is almost like racism. You're prejudging people based on. But I don't want to get into that whole topic. But anyways, what I was going to say is the casting of Wheel of Time is I hate how they have this thing in Hollywood or in the industry now where they always feel like they have to cast every single variation of race. Even when it sacrifices what really makes sense for the story or what really makes the characters, these characters are well fleshed out. We know what they look like. We know what color they are. We know like how they behave and all that. So to see them cast like a white woman in the stories who's this white female kind of small town village girl as a Indian woman, and I have nothing against Indian people. I mean, it just feels odd to me. Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to be racist, but it just feels odd to me. It feels like, well, it's hard for me to identify with the character because in the book, I know she's not this dark-skinned Indian woman, and I know that's being probably racist, but it's just, you build up in your mind what you expect the characters to look like. So it's hard, and it's just something you see all the time, in casting nowadays. Like in the old days, if you saw, casting for a book that was like a fantasy novel, yeah, it's, and actually The Witcher wasn't too bad. I mean, I thought the characters in The Witcher were pretty good. Uh-oh. I thought the characters in The Witcher, did a pretty decent job, but they cast the Town Wisdom, right? And it's what, who knows? The Town Wisdom at Edmondsfield and the Wheel of Time, I just had this vision of this very, normal white-looking woman and they cast her as this really, really dark-skinned Indian woman, and it just kind of breaks the immersion for me as far as trying to immerse me into the story of what I've had in my mind. But, you know, I know that's probably just me being racist or something. I don't know. But then they went on to cast... Okay, so now you've got two other characters, like Matt and Perrin, who are really pivotal to the story, you know? And one of them they cast as a black guy, and the other one they cast as a white guy. And I'm like, they're all from the same field. I mean, they're all from the same village. They grew up in the same village. How do you have all these people growing up in the same village of all these different ethnicities? You know? How is it that, you know, I mean, they're Edmonds Fielders, you know? It's like saying they all grew up in New York. Well, that's not a good example. It's like saying they all grew up you know, in Ireland, and they have a long lineage of people from Ireland, and yet one's black, you know, one's Indian, and one's black, and one's Irish, and one's maybe, you know, British. It just doesn't really feel right. It doesn't really make sense. It's like, how are all these people from the same town who have families that have lived there for centuries, all different ethnicities? You know, it's like... So... Yeah, they do this full diversity thing, and there's plenty of, you know, there's plenty of stories. Here, let me check my email real quick, and my boss yelling at me because I called in sick. Yeah, my boss is messaging me. My boss is he's a pretty good boss, but he can kind of, you know, I don't know. It's hard to know with him. It's hard to know what he's thinking. He's like, "You're not feeling well, bud?" And I just, you know, you don't. Whenever you call in sick to work, you don't want to give out like details. I mean, I don't feel well, you know. So, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go offline with the stream, because there is one person on my team who actually knows my YouTube, and I don't want them to be like, "Oh yeah, sure, he's sick. He's playing WoW," and I'll just record it offline and then upload it later. It's too bad you can't, like, here, hold on a second. Yeah, it's too bad you can't record like in some sort of offline mode. Actually, you can. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna put this as a private stream for right now, just because I really don't want to get in trouble with the office. Yeah, but I'm just gonna put the stream as private, and then what I'll do is I'll just put it up later in the day. So I will talk to you guys later. I hope everybody has a good day, and you can look for this stream to go live later this evening, or, you know, when I'm done streaming, I'll just, you know, around like probably like 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. I'll put it back to public. And actually, you guys, I'll put it as unlisted. If you guys save the link, you should still be able to view it, I think. I'll put it as unlisted for now. So make sure you save the link. And let me go into view my channel. Yeah, that works. So, like, if you go to my YouTube channel, you won't see that I'm streaming. But if you already have the link to this specific stream, you should be good. You should actually still be in the stream. All right. Check. You know what? Let me log out again. My boss. I want to talk to my boss for a second here and make sure he's good. My boss is writing a book to me. I didn't want to like be looking down at my phone, you know, and die. I would have hated that. Trying to text my boss and I die. So Zalut. It's so obvious when they do. Yeah, it is so obvious. You know, it's like I understand they're trying to make it diverse for these you know, for these shows, especially the fantasy shows. You know, there's so many fantasy shows that are coming out online. And yeah, it's just it's so obvious that they're just trying to make the characters across all these ethnicities to try to be diverse, and they're trying to just gather an audience, you know, which you know I understand. But for people who've read books like The Wheel of Time, which is like 14 books that have come out over a span of like, you know, 8 or 10 years, you definitely have developed in your mind what you think these people look like, and the character is extremely well developed. So I mean, you know what they look like. You know, you know when you it's just so weird to have people grow up in the same village who have families who've lived in that village for hundreds of years. And they talk very much in depth about the history of the people from Edmonds Field, going way back hundreds of years, you know? Oh, hold on a second. My boss is saying something. Oh. Yeah, he was just asking. He wanted me some input on some other project we're working on, so that's fine. Yeah, but I mean, it really is to me like when you have all these people who have a long history, like of hundreds and maybe even thousands of years, you know, to sit there and say that all of a sudden one's this like really super dark skinned person, you know, Indian looking woman, and one's a dark skinned black person. The other two happen to be pure white. It just is like, wow, this isn't really what I envisioned. So, anyways, whatever. Enough of that. I certainly don't want to sound racist, and I have friends who are of all ethnicities, so but we don't want to go down that conversation. Hey Marcus, how's it going? Yeah, we're definitely going prot. In fact, when I get into a safer spot here, I'll bring up the build I'm thinking of using. I'm gonna bring up the build that I, you know, actually I think I have, you know, I should have it. Here, well, these are the rules for the hard mode. I always keep this up so I can show you guys, and then, that's the hardcore logo. Let's see if I still have, oh, I don't, it doesn't look like I have it up anymore, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I closed the window. That particular site for the build, the talent calculator, does suck up little resources, so I don't like to keep it open all the time, but we can pull up the talent calculator in a bit here, and we can talk about the build, because that's something I need to talk about anyway. Yeah, let me see if my boss responded. Well, he's typing. He's typing a novel. But yeah, like I said, I do kind of like this area for just grinding out maybe a level or two. If I can get to like level like, I I really need to get to level 12. I think at level 12 I'll be in a good situation to hit Westfall. I like to hit Westfall at 14. That's what I normally do. What I really want to do is get over to the Night Elf area, but it's just too dangerous walking over there, you know, taking that trip. And I don't want to die, obviously, so I'm not going to do that. It's way too dangerous right at my level to make my way to the Night Elf zone. So we're definitely going to be going with a very heavy defensive build. I'm not even going into the other trees. Like, I'm going, like, I'll be in the Prot tree almost exclusively. I'll have a few points over in the Ret tree. We're going to grab, you know, the one that reduces our mana cost of some of our skills, and then we're going to grab the deflection, so we have higher deflect rate, parry rate, and then we're going to be putting, maybe, I haven't decided, but I may go my last 3 points to, into improved Seal of the Crusader. If I do that, I won't have to be swapping out seals, and since I'm not talent pointing into the Holy Tree at all, I'm not going to have improved Seal of Righteousness. So if I don't have improved Seal of Righteousness, I'm not sure that really using Seal of Righteousness is really that valid. But I do like Seal of Righteousness but it's not as good as it was like on vanilla servers, because on vanilla servers the Seal of Righteousness has a chance to proc holy damage. That chance to proc does proc internal weapon effects, and that does work in retail, I think. We've seen. So that's something that if I have a weapon like a flurry axe, you know, then we would really want Seal of Righteousness. But we can still use Seal of Righteousness even though we don't have improved a Seal of Righteousness. So it's really a slippery slope as far as which seal I'm going to be using based on which build I'm going. But like on the private servers, Seal of Righteousness extra holy damage tick could give it an additional tick of your judgment of Seal of Light, and it'd actually give you another extra heal coming back. So you could get double heals, but that does not work in Classic, unfortunately. And which is one of the things that was a really kind of a bummer for me, because I'd never played Protection Paladin in original World of Warcraft. So I was unaware of how those mechanics worked. So when I played the private servers and was getting that double heal, you know. I'm just responding to my boss real quick. Yeah, that's why I'm going alchemy. You're still playing your paladin? Oh man. This is a slightly dangerous spot I'm in right here because there are a lot of pathing mobs, and I don't want to get too many mobs on me right here. I don't think this bear has a knockdown. The young forest bears, I don't know if they do or not. The thing you have to worry about with bears is the knockdown or the stun, which can be a little bit difficult, because what will happen with a bear that can make it really dangerous is you might get 2 mobs on you, and let's say you're at 62% health and you have 2 mobs, and you go to cast a heal. Well, they'll be hitting you, kind of interrupting your cast, and then you'll get down to where your heal's about to land, and then the bear will stun you or knock you down and interrupt, and then by that time you're down to like 20% health, and then you're like, oh shit, now if you're going to throw another heal up, you're pretty much dead. So if you don't have bubble, you don't have potion. So bears can be, you have to be very aware of where your health is and what you have on cooldown when you run into bears. It seems silly. You know, you're like, it's just one bear, but it can actually be kind of dangerous if you get into a certain situation. Kargoz isn't going out just to farm. Yeah. I'm really glad, Marcus, that that hopefully I've shown you that Protection Paladin is actually a fun way to level, and it gives you have a lot of survivability. You know, you have a lot of survivability, and so it's really nice. Now, you guys, there's not going to be that many people in the stream because, like I said, I've switched it to unlisted because there is someone who works on my team at work who knows I stream, and if I call in sick, he might get a little irritated. Even though all my code's done this week, I already have all my code done, so if I go into work today, I wouldn't be doing anything other than just, like, testing other people's code, so... but he might say something to me and... Oh, so you're really sick. I see you streaming. Alright, so we're going to continue. We're almost level 10, though, so we're getting close. And, you know, we are stocking up a lot of stringy wolf meat here, so that's going to help us with our cooking. You know, cooking is really going to be big, obviously. Stamina buffs and spirit buffs. We could also, there's something we want to do if we just want to limit downtime. We could try to set up a spirit set, and just swap into, you know, using my you know, item rack here. We can swap a spirit set in after combat to regen health faster, but it's not something that's super necessary. But it's something we can think about. I don't know how much gear we're gonna have because we can't use the auction house, so we're only gonna be getting gear from quest rewards. So another thing I probably need to do is really research, you know, what specific quest do I really want to do based on, you know, they have good, you know, obviously good quest rewards for me. So. 75 XP at this level is pretty good, so yeah, just running around here killing mobs and getting herbs. This should be good for a while. I think we can probably go all the way to level 12 doing this. These guys are going to get a little bit weak on the XP though. Maybe at like level 11 or maybe even level 10. We can always move over to over here, right to this along the mountains here. There's a lot of those prowlers, which are I think level 8, and there's the bears, which I think are maybe 8 or 9. And I might do that as well. Killing beasts is a really good way to go because it's pretty safe. Beasts don't have high burst. You know, the damage from from beasts is very consistent. And you just want to make sure the beasts don't have any special abilities like roots or poisons or anything like that that can cause you issues. I don't know who's watching my stream right now, but you guys are the lucky ones since I put the stream on unlisted. No one else is going to be coming into the stream, unfortunately. This is actually one of the reasons why I don't like to stream in the morning, though. Because when I start streaming in the morning, I don't want to go to work. I'm like, oh, I just want to play WoW. It's one of the reasons why I don't like to get on the computer in the morning. I usually just get up, take a shower, and go to the office. So we got kill prowlers and forest bears. We'll go ahead and grab this one. Further concerns, leave this one. Alright, so now we are level 10, and we're going to get our first talent point. Like I said, I wasn't... Oh shit, she gave me thorns, so we're going to go ahead and start killing right away. Because I want to take advantage of the thorns that she just gave me. Ooh, actually the views, someone did get into the stream, that's weird. At least it says another person joined the stream. Interesting. Probably someone who was in the stream, left, and came back. But I was thinking my first talent points are going to go straight into the Redoubt. So the only points we're going to put... The only points we're going to put into Retribution is Benediction 5 of 5. We're going to go 5 of 5 at Deflection. And then at that point, I'm not sure yet. I may grab Improved Seal the Crusader. I'm thinking I'm not going to put any points into the Holy Tree at all. I just don't... These aren't really that great. The only reason you ever really get these is if you're trying to go down and get something else like Consecrate. You know, especially since I'm going to be stacking a lot of stamina and I'm not really pushing strength or intellect that much. I mean, I'm going to push intellect, but not strength so much. So I'd rather have these points somewhere else. We could put 3 points into here maybe, because we're going to end up with 3 at the end of my build, where it's either going to go into probably Crusader, or if I wanted, I could push it in here, but I don't think it's really worth it. The important thing, obviously, is that I have toughness and 5/5 here, 5/5 here, 3 here, of course. We're gonna, and also, you know, Guardian's Favor 2/2 here is, which is something you usually don't use except for when you're going PvP, but since this is a survival build, we're going to reduce the cooldown of our Blessing of Protection and increase the duration of our Blessing of Freedom. Both of these are gonna give us more survivability. So. We got 2. I really didn't want to get 2. I'll try to pull this one back. Maybe we can drop the other one. Ah, now we got another one. Alright, we're not going to take any chances. We're just going to bubble. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. Like, if I was like not playing hardcore, I would have just fought those two prowlers. I just would have fought them and probably would have killed them. But because I'm on hardcore, I don't really want to risk it. Better safe than sorry. And again, I don't really want to be killing mobs that are my level. I want to be killing 2 levels below. So those prowlers, like one was 10 and one was level 9. Oh. Let's see how people in the guild are coming along. The highest one is this hunter. I'm not sure what he's in the wetlands, which is interesting. But anyways, and then we've got Iron Pie. He's a warrior, so that's pretty impressive. He's probably leveling prod. If I was a warrior and I was leveling warrior, I definitely would level prod. Got a 39 paladin. So we've only got 2 guys that are in the 40s. We've only got 4 guys that are in the 30s, and then you drop all the way down to 27, and you know, and as you can see, there's a lot of characters that are below level 12. You know, if you go from 12 down, that's half the guild almost. You know, you got about 60 players that are level 13 and below, and then above that, you know, you got the rest. So where's Kargoz at? And Kargoz is still at level 8. He hasn't played streamed yet today. He's probably working. I don't know if he does anything outside of WoW. I think he does. Everybody got quiet in the chat. Hopefully by unlisting it doesn't prevent the chat. You guys should still be able to talk in the chat, I hope. Everybody got very quiet. Still really hoping for some lucky green drops. We haven't had any yet. Well, we're gonna have a lot of stringy wolf meat. Every time I look at my bag, I'm thinking, oh, well, how can I sell this? What can I sell? You know, where can I make money? And then it immediately hits me, I can't use the auction house, so. I am restricted. I am banned from auction house usage. So that's not even an option. Let's head back for some more herbs. See if some more herbs spawned. There actually are some humanoids, I think, down here. Some young forest bears too. Might head down south just to see if there's more herbs south of the road here. We have a lot of stringy wolf meat that we're going to be cooking up. I'm going to be focusing a lot on first aid and cooking and herbalism, like, you know, in the early levels. It's because those potions and bandages and food are going to be really super important for me. So we're slowly making our way up the guild. Right now we are right here. So we're doing better than this many people. Once we get to level 15, that's going to put us up about here.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Oh shit. You can see that I put my health warning at 45% health. Actually, I may put that, I may even adjust that a little bit. We're going to adjust that, guys. We're going to go into our low health here, and we are actually going to cancel. Low health. What we're going to do is the threshold's 43% health, so we don't like that. Let's go all the way to 50. I want to keep myself above 55% health at all times, so I'm actually going to set my health warning at to go off it when I'm at 55% health or less. We have the damage meter here, but we don't even really need this, so it's just kind of sitting down here. I didn't want to cover up the, you know, when you hover over a mob, it puts this little window over here. I didn't want to cover that up with my damage meter, so moved it up a little bit. Can't do that while stunned. Bastard. Oh, a healing potion. Oh, we got... How did we get 5 healing potions? I've been getting healing potions and not even noticing that I've had healing potions. That's funny. I'm such a noob. Let's go ahead. Get rid of these bandages. So we do have 6 little healing potions. We do need to kill Princess. Which probably we can do. We're level 10, shouldn't be an issue. Kick.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
55% health. We don't want to kiss my ass goodbye, do we? I don't think we do. We don't have any scrolls, don't need potions. We have 5 silver, which is nothing. I'm just debating on whether how easy or not. Princess, I should be able to take out Princess. Let's do it. Ooh, maybe not.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
If we can we killed one, right? Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We'll kill this one, then
you can kiss your ass goodbye.
Pop a health. Oh, don't die. What are you doing, Julian? We still have Bubble, though. We still got Bubble. That was a little risky there. I probably should have waited till I was maybe one more level up. We only want to use the bubble for like dire emergencies. Alright, so we still can get some more bears. We have that. We have these quests, which we're not going to worry about. We're still a little bit too low to be doing those quests over there. So let's just try to get some more herbs. I would like to head back to Goldshire and go ahead and level up my cooking a little bit. Just to clear out inventory space, because we're getting pretty full. Normally,
you can kiss your ass goodbye.
I think normally I actually bring these up a little bit. Like this. Let's just bring these up a little. Alright, I'm not seeing any herbs. I am the herb master, and I'm not seeing any herbs. Oh, level 10 Murloc, guys. Here we go. First Murloc kill on this character, I think. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. I killed some over by the, when I did the Crystal Frond, but they were like a couple levels beneath me. Murlocs have a great loot. Look how much damage he's doing to me. Look at that.
Kiss your ass
Look
goodbye.
at that. Holy crap. Fucking Murlocs. And he's gonna drink a minor health potion? Jeez. This is why you don't kill Murlocs, man. He's like a freaking raid boss. Level 10 Murloc's like a raid boss there. Just like, whoa, that guy was hitting me hard. This doesn't seem like it rescaled, did it? Now it's rescaling. It didn't scale because I was in combat. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, well, we're done with that part of that quest, right? Well, these people that aren't streaming, no one's gonna... They may get to 60 with hardcore in their name. That's what sucks, is these people... All these people, they're gonna get to 60 maybe with HC. But if they are not streaming... who even knows? And they could have died tons of times. Yeah, but... Oh, we're almost halfway to 11. And let's see, I still have... Oh, there's the one quest over here. At the frontier. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't think of something like this. Of doing like some sort of a mode where you have specific rules. Where you're like, hey, you can only do this, this, or this. Because people were really defouling. Yeah, I mean, people were defouling leveling experience by doing stupid shit like spell cleave. So, I mean, coming up with something that just said, hey, I'm not going to follow this bullshit leveling crap, you know, and I'm going to try to level in a way that's more bringing out the heart of the original World of Warcraft, you know, it's something I should have thought of. Come on, I need more herbs. How many herbs? I can probably start. I should probably start working on my alchemy. Nice. I mean, alchemy seems the obvious choice, yeah. I mean, I could see where some people might want to go, you know... What level is Ankh? Sweet. Some people might want to go, Oh, do we have a tabard? Might want to go with something else, like, just so they can craft gear, because, you know, you really can't buy stuff in the auction house. But you're going to be able to get gear from quests and stuff, so, and just random drops from mobs, so. I'm hoping we have a cool tabard, but I really don't know. Of course, I don't have any money. I have 5 silver. It's going to take a while. Without the auction house is the easiest way, yeah. Yeah, we are a broadcast guild. This guild's not gonna have a lot of money, you know. We're a broadcast guild.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
God, it's scary because of the game mode. Even getting down to like 45% health, I get nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I'm at 45% health. You know, it's kind of weird. There's an herb over here. Let's grab this. But we can't use the mail, so why bother? We're creating Howard though. Yeah, good idea. It's actually a good idea. Because we need to get a guild tab, but it's kind of tricky because people keep deleting their characters. You get a character like Kargoz at level 36, he's probably got like, 20 gold or something. And then he has to delete his character with all the money, so it's not going anywhere. It's just getting wasted. But creating a bank character we could give the gold to, and at least he could share the gold with people that are 60. Who is the guild leader? I'll talk to Kargoz about that. Let's go guild. So the guild master is Crix. I don't know who Crix is. I'm not familiar with Crix. So are you guys not able to post in the chat window? Let me reload this window. Since I went to unlisted on the stream because no one's saying anything. I only can guess that maybe you guys can't talk or something because I put it as unlisted? I don't know. If you guys can say something in chat, go ahead. I just don't because I called in sick to work. I really don't want to put this stream up available for other people to see, and at least not until after 5 p.m.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Alright, almost halfway to 11. Oh, inventory's full. Shit. This is worth nothing, right? Well, at least not much. Alright, so we definitely need to get our butts to Goldshire. Cats wanted to come in the office. I'm going to have to let him in here in a second. I love this song. What is this? Far Horizons? This is one of my favorite Skyrim songs. Inventory's full. I have not got one green yet. Usually by level 10 I'll have at least one green, but not yet. Someone's messaging me? Chat. Oh, my boss is asking me to work from home. Oh, this is from a long time ago. He's asking if I can work from home. And I just said, he's like, you work from home or are you just going to stay in bed? And I'm like, I'm staying in bed, dude. My boss, the one thing my boss never understands, my boss is the kind of person who just never calls in sick. Like, if he's sick, he works. You know, he's just one of those people. He could be on his deathbed and he'd still go to work. But when I don't work, when I call in sick, which I don't do very often, it's a mental health day. It's like, I just don't want to look at that. And, you know, I don't want to look at that code. I don't want to deal with those people. I don't want to look at that code. I don't want to think about work. That's when I call in sick. That's how I do it. It's like, I just need a break. And I try to tell him that. It's like, man, I just need a mental health day. You know, like, break. Playing WoW is the reason I play World of Warcraft. Is it's what relaxes me. It's what kind of, you know, clears the slate. You know, you get all that crap from work, dealing with all the crap you have to deal with in your daily job and daily grind, and playing WoW is what kind of just erases all that out of my memory and makes me just think about happy things. So it's therapy. Really, WoW is therapy, and I think that's why WoW is so popular. Because it is a very relaxing way to spend time, and I think a lot of people use it as therapy. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I want the spider legs for cooking, so let's... I hate throwing stuff away. Yeah, I really want to get to the Night Elf area. So I can level up. You know, level up my do some of the cooking quests, basically.
Need help? Be careful.
Oh no, I used the mailbox. I just had to click on it. I didn't use it, I just opened it. I just looked at it. I'm not gonna use it, don't worry. I was just curious if there was actually any mail in it. It was just like idle curiosity. Do I have mail? Of course I knew I didn't, so... Alright, so let's go ahead and cook some stuff up here. I'll go into work early tomorrow. That'll make my boss happy. Get in at like 7. He'll be like, holy shit, what are you doing here so early? And I'm like, oh man, all that rest yesterday did me good. Yeah, I don't know when Kargoz streams. I think he usually streams... I think he's got a day job or something, so... But yeah, I'm going to pose that to the guild leader and master and say, hey, when people die, can we create a bank tune and send the money to the bank tune? That way, when people do reach level 60, they actually have access to maybe some of that money. You can say, hey, oh, here's... You know, so you can have some money from the guild bank, you know. That way, not all the money people are making is just getting deleted, you know. What is this? This is 61 health. And the chunk, where's the cooked meat here? This is still just 61 health. Son of a biscuit. We haven't gotten any more bags, which sucks too. A lot of times, well, it's because I haven't been killing a lot of humanoids. Humanoids are the best for bag drops. 13 silver. What can I buy? Oh, you know what? We can go to Stormwind and see if we can upgrade some of our gear. Probably isn't going to be very cost effective. We also need to level alchemy. So let's head to Stormwind. I know I've got some herbs in the bank in Stormwind. Let's also try to grab a few herbs on the way to Stormwind. There's a few spots down the path here we can jump off, like through here, and see if we can get some herbs. We can look at buying bags. I think bags are like 5 silver. We really need more money. Money is such an issue for me right now because we could buy bags from. There's some bag vendors where we could buy some bags, like some. I think some 8. I don't know if they're 8 slot or 6 slot. Ooh, flimsy chainmail. Maybe we can get a little bit of money out of that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with Crusader. I think I really am going to probably go right into improved Seal of Crusader. I don't know, I mean, I'll do more damage, and attacking faster is going to be kind of nice for regenning health. So, we're going to get more chances to regen health. Wait. It does holy damage, right? As long as it does holy damage. Hold on a second. This found Spirit Crusader, granting 33 melee attack power, pounding attacks, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, oh, wait a minute. We may not be able to do this because Seal of Light requires... I don't know, I gotta look at Seal of Light again. Hold on a second. Let me pull up my handy dandy phone app. Classic buddy app here. Okay, classes, Paladin. Paladin. And we want skills. And what we're looking for is Seal of Light. Not skills, that's weapon skills. Abilities. Okay, Seal of Light's level 30. Okay, Seal of Light. Fills the Paladin with Divine Light for 30 seconds, giving each melee attack a chance to heal the Paladin. Okay. So it doesn't matter how we... Okay, so that's fine. So yeah, so I think Seal of Crusader, we're going to be talent pointing into, I believe, Seal of Crusader. So we're going to have no talent points into the Holy Tree. We're going to go 5 of 5 on Benediction, 5 of 5 on Deflection, and 3 of 5, or 3 of 3 on Improved Seal of Crusader. I actually, honestly, I think probably the path that we're going to follow is 5 of 5 here. That gets us to, what, 15? Or 14? And then we have to get Precision, because that's big. So 5 of 5 here, then Precision, then Shield Specialization. I think then Toughness. No, I think we can go here, Precision, and after we get Precision, if we want, I could go and shoot for Improved Seal of Crusader, just for the increased damage. But we're not really worried about damage, we're worried about survivability, so we're not going to do that. We are not going to do that. Yeah, survivability is what I'm most important with, not damage. Whatever's going to keep me alive the longest. Actually, killing these mobs is good and get a chance at bag drops. Humanoids, I need cloth too. Cloth and bag drops. I love these guys. 6. I could easily take out 2 of these at a time. I don't know if 3 at a time is a very good idea, even though I'm 4 levels above. There we go. Yep, see, that's exactly why I'm killing humanoids, because I want bags. Let's see if we can take out... How many can we take out here? Can we take out 3? I think we can.
Hey there.
3.8 cracked sledge. Epic gear. Epic. Is that better than what I have? Oh, it's way better. Loose chain. How about that chest piece that I just sold? Is that low? It's flimsy. Flimsy's not good, but the loose is actually pretty good.
See you around.
Ooh, up to 16 silver. It's the most silver I've had in a while. Most silver I've ever had. We want defense. I don't really need healing potions, and we have 5 of them. I would like defense, though. 50 armor. I wonder how much empty vials cost.
Light be with you.
Oof. Man. Okay, so 2, we'll grab. How much do these sell for? Well, not much at all. I need to repair my gear. So I did want to look at the armor guy here and see if we can maybe find a better. Better weapon. I'm not going to repair if I'm going to replace something. So the cutlass is one hand. It does 6.8 damage. Holy crap, it costs 20 silver though. But that's way more damage than my piece of crap weapon. And these things are expensive. Jeez, oh my goodness, this shit's expensive. Check the oh, I can't use the auction house. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't use the auction house.
What can I help you with?
Okay, light. This is a lot more. Okay, this is a lot more armor. 58 versus 38. 64 versus 35. Buy it. 45 versus 42. We're okay. This is 3. This is 102. 20. This is 90. What are we at? 13? Let me check. Is there another weapons vendor around here? God, that guy's stuff was expensive.
What can I do for you?
20 silver for that ugly looking thing. 17 silver for this mace. 6.3. Well,
Have a good one.
let's go stack some more. How about a shield? Oh, the one guy has shields, I think. If you scroll over, see if we can get a better shield.
What can I do for you?
Which guy has it? One of these guys does. I think it might even be the weapons vendor that has it. Yeah,
Have a good one.
over here.
I supply only the finest goods.
I supply only the finest goods.
I know there's a shield vendor here.
See you later.
I think I know. I could be wrong. Not here. Oh, I'm pretty. I know someone's got shields around here somewhere.
You need something?
Yeah, I think it's this one. No, not this
Be
one.
careful.
How are you?
Not that one.
See you later.
Well, shit.
Good day to you.
No shields, no shields, no shields.
Can I help you?
I know I checked these already, but I'm double checking. No shields, no shields.
See you around.
Could have sworn one of these guys had shields. Is there a vendor I missed? One in the middle I don't think I talked to, did I?
I buy and trade.
Huh.
But with honor, friend.
I was like almost certain there was a shield vet, someone who sold shields in Stormwind. Oh well. Am I missing a vendor? No, I guess screw that. Forget that. Forget the shields.
Hello.
25 silver for an 8-slot bag.
For the Alliance.
I hated spending a silver for that. Isn't that funny? I actually hated spending a silver. 1.35 silver. You know? How much... Excuse me, how much does that suck? I don't know if I need heal. Yeah, I guess we can create 5 healing. Not sure these are really that great, but we do need to level alchemy, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
I supply only the finest goods.
Server shut down in 15 minutes. Is today patch day? Shit. It's today patch? It is, isn't it? It shouldn't be down for that. It usually doesn't take it down for that long, though. Classic usually goes down for like maybe 10 minutes. It's not long. Getting a cave with my new priest.
Hey there.
Okay, yeah, let's sell a few items. Oh, let's put our herbs in the bank.
How are you? See you around. King's honor, friend.
And I think we are going to... We're at 12.
Safe travel.
12.4 silver. We are going to buy the armor. We're going to spend as much money as we can on defense, so... We don't want to, We don't want to die. Filthy rat.
Filthy rat.
So let's go ahead and upgrade our armor as much as we can, even though it's going to put me in the poorhouse. We're going to buy this for silver. This.
Be careful. King's honor, friend.
Okay, we are at 4.64 silver. We're up to 645 armor, though, so that's 34% damage mitigation. It's not enough. I want to get it up over 55% at least. But we don't have shoulders and helm. 58. 70. Oh, I didn't buy the leggings yet? It's a pretty good amount. Alright, we'll buy the leggings. Now we're definitely back in the poorhouse.
What are you looking for?
We're down to 48 copper, so we don't need these apples. And we do need that. That actually comes in really handy. And alright, so now we are at 677 armor, which puts us at 35% damage mitigation. Okay, what can we do in 11 minutes? Well, there's one quest here for Deep Rat. Oh, Deep Rat Roundup. That's a quest we can do with absolutely no chance of dying. Let's head that way. We'll also get some XP just from going to Ironforge and kind of exploring some zones. We can get some free XP. Level 10. Yeah, I'm thinking at level 12. I just want to get some humanoids that I know I can kill without dying for a long time. The Defias are pretty easy to kill. I think at level 12 I'll be good enough to start farming Defias. Oh, maybe it's not available yet? I don't see it. Yeah, I guess it's not available for some reason.
Greetings. All right.
Well, we're here. Let's go ahead and grab the flight path at Ironforge. And grab the XP from opening up some of the zones. We could go over... I mean, there are humanoids in Ironforge, outside of Ironforge, but I'm not sure what levels they are. I don't know the kind of Ironforge area as well. I do know there's mobs there. I do have the one quest. I don't know if it's still in my quest log. It probably is. This one, Stormpike Delivery, but it's still red, so... Oh, I didn't turn that. Where's the turn in? Oh, I guess I missed that one. I hate that my health is so low. Oh, I need stamina. I need stamina badly. Faith needs stamina badly. Warrior needs food badly. Alright. And what are we at on our ping? We're pinging 38. And our frames are... I'm sure they're good. Frame rates 100. It maxes at 100 FPS. You have discovered the Iron Forge. Now see, there's a quest there. So maybe it's the guy here. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he's outside of he's in the tunnel here outside of the Iron Forge. Deep Run Tram. Is he? Yeah, he is. Sweet. We got 6 minutes. We might be able to do this quest in 6 minutes. There's a lot of rats. Just need to gather up some rats.
Need assistance?
Okay.
We'll have a great day now.
Do it on A key. Oops, I screwed that up. Alright, see, that's an easy quest to do.
My, you're a tall one. Off and away.
Oh, crap, that was a lot of XP. 900 XP. That was like 3 bars of XP. That was like 3 bars, man. That was a lot of XP. I had no idea that was worth so much. I'm going to do that quest from now on all the time. I've done it many times before, but I didn't realize it was that much XP. 900 is a lot at my level. Oh. We're going to do a little exploring outside Ironforge. We're going to see if there are some decent humanoids maybe that we can farm a little bit. We got enough time to grab the flight path. Maybe there's a vendor, a shield vendor in Ironforge where we can get some shields. I don't have any money though. Sucks. These potions don't sell. Well, I guess 80. Actually, these strength potions sell a lot better than these other ones. Crap, I should just be making strength potions and selling them. Minutes. Alright guys, stop the stream here, and we'll come back after the server returns, and I will see you guys then. Peace out.